as soon as we heard the LA County Sheriff's Department come out and say, we are not releasing the reason. We do know it, but we are not releasing the reason for why Tiger Woods got into a crash for privacy purposes. Our immediate reaction was like, oh, Harvey at TMZ ain't going to let that fly. Like that ain't. Now TMZ is reporting that he was speeding. He was going like 83 miles an hour in a 45 mile an hour zone whenever he crashed. Speed was sole cause, they say. This comes after reports were also saying that he was driving frantically around the resort or the hotel he was staying at. My immediate thoughts was he thought he was going to be late to something. I believe he had a golf lesson with Drew Brees and a couple other people at the golf course that was hosting the tournament that he was at. So maybe he was late, he was frantic, he was driving, which, by the way, humanizes Tiger in this whole thing. But it's nice to know that a lot of the negative projections early on this accident apparently aren't true. He was speeding, which, by the way, can't do. Very reckless. That is a reckless thing to do. 83 and a 45 is very, very reckless. But it seems like there was nothing else that could potentially be in there. Tiger has since released a statement. In the last few days, I received word from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department that their investigation regarding my traffic accident back on February 23rd in Los Angeles has been completed and closed. I am so grateful to both the good Samaritans who came to assist me and called 911. I am also thankful to the LA Sheriff's Department deputies and LA firefighter paramedics, especially LA Sheriff's Deputy Carlos Gonzalez and LA Fire Department Engine Company 106 fire paramedics Smith and Jimenez. What's that from? That's from
Baskin Robbins. Oh, jeez.
But sorry about it. The paramedics Save Lights here for helping me so expertly at the scene and getting me safely to the hospital. I will continue to focus on my recovery and family and thank everyone for the overwhelming support and encouragement I've received throughout this very difficult time. Tiger. Okay, so speed was the reason. He was speeding. I assume he got a ticket for that. And let's hope he gets back into golf and shit.
People are saying the pedal got stuck.
Oh.
I read an article that the pedal
didn't break.
Yeah, he didn't.
Isn't that the most, like, Z, don't you think that's the weirdest thing?
Yeah.
That, like, they show that he
It was
didn't,
pushed
like,
down
hit the
98% the whole time.
Here's from the New York Times. The captain of the Lomita Sheriff Station, James Power, said that data was obtained from the vehicle's event data recorder, known colloquially. What the fuck?
Commonly.
Get Dr. Goldman.
I've never seen that one. I'll tell you what, that one would get me every time. Colloquially, as the black box, the data showed that Woods had hit the accelerator throughout the crash and that the pressure applied to the pedal was 99%. Power said he believed that Woods inadvertently hit the accelerator while trying to brake. Oh,
seems like sabotage.
Half asleep, maybe.
Yeah, exotic car.
Hey, also,
weird pedal.
hey, Pat, you know what goes into that too? I think his back injury possibly. I know I'm usually a two-footed driver, left foot on the brake, right foot on the pedal. I know some people don't do that. I've had times where my back was messed up where I was 1 foot driver with my left. So left was on the brake and left would go to the gas.
Yep. Okay, we've all tested like the left foot on the gas and left foot on the brake. You're a 2 foot driver?
Always, yeah.
What the fuck? Is that just what you guys do in Ohio? Why is that happening?
I don't know. I mean, I learned to drive on a stick. Maybe that's part of it. But
no, yeah, the stick is for the clutch, dude.
Actually, you know why? You want to know why? Because I think it goes back to when I've had crazy knee pain my whole life, but when I pulled my groin 10 years ago, I couldn't lift my right foot up. So I just kept that cocked down there and then my left foot on the brakes. So maybe I've just done it since then.
By the way, I've been there, okay, with a knee thing. I couldn't move it, so you got to brake with the left foot. But boy, my dad, truck driver, long time professional driver. He hates you. I was taught in a very, very early age. You put that left foot on the brake, there's a good chance you're just riding the brake the entire time. There is.
If you have zero awareness, you'll ride the brake the whole time.
Well,
right?
some would say you have zero awareness because you're driving with 2 feet and you just openly said it as if it was a normal thing.
Yeah, and I was saying, as it goes to Tiger, there's a good chance his back was messed up and he couldn't lift his whatever leg hurt the most. He was trying to drive with one, maybe his left. He was trying to do it all, or he just jams the accelerator. That's a scary thing to happen.
I think what we take away from today's show, 2 PhDs say situations are situational.
That's right.
And in this particular situation, the situation I'm dealing with now is realizing that you are a 2-footed driver. I did nobody. That was.
Everybody, I figured everybody was, but then somebody saw me. One of my buddies saw me doing it. I'm like, how do you drive?
Not like that.
Plan. Yeah.
So when you're driving a stick, you go clutch, shift, brake. Is that where your foot goes to?
My left, yeah.
Man, you're getting a full work. Guy never stops working out.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Guy never starts working
I
out.
was always in shape.
Man, I did not know that was a normal thing. Like you said,
It all comes from being in some kind of pain and not being able to lift your leg that little, like 2 inches to go back and forth.
and like I did say early upon learning that you're a two-footed driver, I had been in numerous situations where I couldn't lift my leg. You can move it enough to get it off the gas, but your left foot has to be the one doing the braking, the moving back and forth. You almost would have to lift it and move it. But the fact that you have just become a trend there.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Nick, what
You
do you
should
think?
try it. You
I
gotta
was
have a little
try-
touch. A little touch
can't.
with your left foot.
I tried the other day. I felt like I was the worst driver on the road I was on.
No thanks.
I was driving one time and I was wearing flip-flops and my foot slipped in between the brake and gas, and when I pulled my foot back up, it caught on the brake pedal and the cover of the brake pedal actually came off.
Oh, so just a little metal thing.
Just a little metal thing, and I went to hit it again, slid off of it, smashed right in the car in front of me. It's like, we've been in a situation like that.
They tell you not to drive with the flippy floppies.
They do.
They'll get you.
You should drive barefoot instead of the flippy floppies, they say.
That's a smart move.
Yeah.
Nick, I'm happy to hear you're okay, by the way, after that.
Scary moments.
Lesson learned.
The thing getting locked down, by the way, though, is nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
What if conspiracy? What if his car was someone tapped into it electronically and they did that to him?
Well, that's what Tiger did not say in his report, right? They've gone through the investigation. It is closed. It is over. So it's not like he's suing the rental car company or the car company at all or anything like that. Whew, happy he's all right.
They were a big sponsor. He was driving the sponsored car from that Genesis event.
Yeah.
Can't
Well,
say much about it.
listen, there's two things you go, yeah. Did they try to kill me? No, okay, I won't see it. No, just let's redo the deal. $2 billion.
Well, that car, I mean, it sounds like the car saved his life. It has like 10 airbags built in all over the place. So it sounds like it really did a good job to save him.
Yeah, I'm happy he's okay and happy he's not dead. That was a scary morning whenever that was reported.
Oh, yeah.